said where you're from.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channels. This video will be dropped on both our channels, Devinnicole and LA Inspired. Today we're having a fun Christmas themed baking show or something around the house. We're in our PJs, we got Christmas music in the background, we're gonna watch some Christmas movies, we're gonna make a vision board, but first we're gonna start off by baking a really cool, what is it, a red velvet brownie?
Yes, red velvet brownies! Vegan by the way, vegan, because you know I'm a vegan.
She a vegan, so it's gonna be vegan based. It's gonna be delicious though, okay? It's gonna be very tasty. A quick life update. I like to do that in my videos before I get started on whatever the video is going to be about. So quick life update. I think I want to make it holiday themed. So what have we been up to this holiday? Like, how's it been going for you?
I didn't even know how they started. I still gotta go Christmas shopping, y'all. I'm behind.
Shame.
I'm behind.
That's a shame.
I'm behind. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Thanks to Brie, I have a Christmas tree now, y'all. So video coming soon. Video coming soon. But yes. Slowly but surely. You know, everything's expensive now, girl. I can't.
You can't even go to the thrift store anymore and get thrifted prices.
No.
Like, no. Everything's so inflated. So I get it. I'm trying to enjoy. I love the holidays. Like it's one of my favorite times of the year, next to Halloween. But I feel like people, I'm not gonna lie, people trying to take me out of my Christmas spirit, but we trying to ignore those people because they're not gonna ruin my Christmas.
No, you never let nobody ruin your celebration. Your holiday.
I'm not gonna let them do it. But I've done half my Christmas shopping already. I just need to do the other half. I've decorated. My house looks so lovely with the new theme of colors, and I just love looking at my decorations. My cat's ruining it though. My cat is ruining it though.
Not too much on Kiki. We love Kiki,
she needs to get on my damn tree. Okay, she all up in that tree. She climbing in it. I was like, I saw the videos of like the cats being inside the tree, like up in it, and I was like, thank God my cat don't be climbing on my tree. And here she go climbing on my damn tree. So
not too much on Kiki.
No, she loves Christmas too. That's why. Like she was so excited when I took out the tree. We haven't started watching Christmas movies yet. We were still watching all the Fast and Furious. That took up some time.
It's a lot of them.
And we went ice skating yesterday.
We did, yay! And we held on the rail almost the whole time.
But we were getting better. By the time we went around, like what? How many times we go around? Like 5, 6 times?
3, 4, some 5, 6, something.
Yeah, like
somewhere along the line.
We were getting the hang of it. So we do that a few more times a year. You know, we can be figure skaters.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know, we might not even need the wall that much.
No.
So that was really, really fun. Should we talk about the other thing that happened?
I mean, we should. Just a little bit. Just don't go to Frosty's bar. If you are in LA, I do not recommend. 0 out of I don't even know at this point.
That's just our personal opinion. We saw other good opinions, but I can't. And what did we give it? Like 3 out of 10.
At first, I gave it a 5 out of 10, and then as I thought about it more and more,
down a little bit.
3 out of 10. And
that was because of the decor. The decor was beautiful. Like the inside,
exquisite.
Yes. They did a good job on the decor, but everything else,
trash.
No,
trash.
Like no.
I literally said it was like an office party, like a work party.
It felt like first of all, I've never been to a work party like that. I wish my work parties were like that. I'm sorry.
Minus the decor, but just the actual experience and the vibe.
And maybe it was better before we had gotten in, but when we got in, like everyone seemed to be having fun, but it wasn't. People weren't dancing like they should have been. We were also really already like in a mood from standing in that line too long. Now, 2
hours,
I can't even say it's just Hollywood. This could be any big city or anywhere. If you know, we all had to stand in line at some point for a club. It happens. You know, that's fine. If you don't want to stand, just get out, go somewhere else. It's not even a huge issue. The issue with this place was they made it seem like you had to buy a ticket beforehand to get in, and they gave time slots as if you have to be there at your time slot that you purchased.
Didn't even matter. It didn't even matter.
Because even if you got there early, people said they got there like an hour earlier than their actual time slot, and they were there for like 2 hours and still hadn't even gotten in. They they filled up with capacity, right? They said they were capped at capacity, and they weren't letting anybody in. They weren't giving people refunds or to stand in line, still the same one line. to get the refund, but the money isn't moving, so how long do we have to stand in this line to get a refund? It was terrible. By the time we got in, we were physically uncomfortable. We couldn't have fun if we wanted to, at least me. I kind of wanted to dance a little bit, but like I was physically, personally uncomfortable. Like I had to use the bathroom. I didn't want to stand in that line for the bathroom. I had to stand in another line. I was going with
dogs were barking.
I was going to scream. Our bunions was hurting because we were just standing, obviously in heels, for like 2.5 hours, and like you know, just standing, not even moving around and dancing, like just standing in line
in one spot.
We were cold, like thirsty. She was parched.
I was so parched.
She didn't even want a margarita. She said water.
Just give me H2O, because at this point I've waited too long.
Yeah, so it was a little disappointing. It was really disappointing actually. We were looking forward to it a lot. We wanted to add it in one of our vlogs that we were doing. We were really excited to go. We planned our outfits. So the fact that it just didn't end up being like a good end of the night, like we had way more fun just ice skating and hanging onto the wall the whole time, and that's unfortunate. So that's our opinion on Frosty's bar. That's just our opinion.
Do not go.
Other people have fun, they said, but we unfortunately did not.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money.
Yeah,
My opinion.
But yeah, that's a little. Anything else with you?
No, girl. I'm excited to just go back home next month.
Oh, yeah.
You know, excited to see my family. You know, I'd be lonely sometimes out here, but yeah, other than that, I am excited for Christmas. You know, I think a lot of times too, also, I feel like we stress about getting everyone a gift and like just our finances, and it's like, we really shouldn't be stressing over that. If you got it, you got it. If you don't worry about it.
I'm on that type of time too.
It's hard to, like, it's so
Yeah.
much that goes on. You have to pay rent bills, your car, if you have a car note, gas, whatever type of bills you have. So it's kind of like, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. But you can still like spend time with people and celebrate and have a good holiday. You know?
Exactly. I've been on that type of time for the last few years. It's hard to get other people around in like my family and friends because I don't think they understand the concept of what I'm trying to say. But it's only because I think unless it's for the kids. If you're buying gifts for kids or like a special like gift, then I get that. Yeah. But I feel like having a whole Christmas list as an adult, it just started to kind of be like, why are we having adult just to exchange gifts? The money that I'm spending on your gifts could have been the money for whatever I'm putting on the list for you to get me.
Yeah.
So if I have a list and I'm giving it to you and I'm like, oh, I would really love like this top from Forever 21, and you're like, oh, I would love these jeans from PacSun. It's like, well, the money you spending on my top from Forever 21 and I'm spending on your jeans, it could have just been, you see what I'm saying? So it just,
I got them pants, girl. I could have got them.
Now if it's like a thoughtful gift, like we don't have a list, but I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Devin right now. This is so cute. I think she would love this, and it's just out of the kindness of my heart because I saw it and I think I like those. Yeah. But at Christmas, it's just getting so like, that's not it just seems almost purposeless when you're an adult, like to have a Christmas list.
Yeah, I remember that.
Especially if you're not paying my bills. And then at that point, you pay my bills, but you need your bills paid. It's just, again, we could have just been using this. Why are we transacting?
Why are we even here?
This is a Venmo transaction at this point. Is how I'm saying.
Exactly.
So I feel like, but I feel like one day I will probably incorporate that into my own family, like my immediate family, like when I have kids and everything. Like they'll get presents as their kids, but I think as they grow up into adults, like I'm gonna start instilling into them to be more mindful of like what they're getting and not just what you want. Have a list of like what you want. Yeah. You know, and just having more spirit for the holidays and stuff like that. You know, I think that's.
Trust me, every time when I go back home, there's times where I don't have gifts for my niece and nephews. That makes Auntie Devin very sad because my kids love me. But I tell them all the time, like, it's costly for me to fly over here and fly back, and I'm here for a whole month. So I just, just remember, like, me being here is also it's a present too, it's a gift too. So you have to be, just teaching the kids and just be mindful of things. Everything is not monetary, it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be all about the funds.
Yeah, you also gotta be grateful of the people around you as well. So but I think we're ready to get into cooking. So
ready to get into these red velvet brownies.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
it's always just in my head. So I've never
Girl, I need to see it on paper. Paper. If not on paper, digital.
Yeah, I never did it, so okay, yay. We'll see you guys in the living room while we make our vision boards.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do this.
That was fun. I got my template up.
Hold on. Oh, 6 months.
So, what do we see for 2025? All the good things. What do we want for ourselves?
You want me to go first? Sure. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I got a long list. No, I don't think a long list. I think it all ties in together. I feel like number one would probably be like, I'm really heavy on like being like financially like free. So my thing I really want to focus on next year is getting into crypto, stocks, all of that, investing into that. Investing more into myself, into my career, modeling, all of that. I need to get back into my acting classes too. That's something that costs so much. But anyway, just investing in myself and in my future. I think that's really just, like the biggest thing. I feel like once I do all that, I just feel like everything else is just it all comes together. Yeah, it aligns, and it'll come all together. I think that's probably my biggest and probably my only one, because I feel like with that just comes everything else. You know, when you're financially free, you're able to maneuver more, you're able to travel more, you're able to do more for other people, etc., etc. So it's just kind of like one of those things. I feel like that's like the biggest thing. And then I feel like even with having that freedom, then I can invest more into my portfolio, and just it all comes together. It's all one main thing, and it's gonna all come together and make me just a better person for myself and better for other people that I'm involved with. So I think that's my biggest and my only one. How about you?
My biggest thing, so I feel like every year when I have in my head like, okay, here are my goals for the next year, I got a lot more on my plate than I think I am. And so when I fall short, I'm like super hard on myself, because I'm like, why didn't I do all these things? The year is gone, and I'm like, but you've done so much. So I think I'm going to actually add only a little bit on my like resolution list. And then if I'm able to add more, great, but just do that, focus on it, be great at it, perfect it, and like that should be it, you know what I mean? So this year has been really great as far as like things in my career, whether it was content creating or acting. And I think I just want to amplify that a little bit more for the next year. I feel like I've come so far, and I obviously want to go further.
Right.
So I'm in a play early next year, which is amazing. It's a little stressful on my schedule, trying to practice, but it's on it. I would love to be in another play. I was lucky enough to do some acting gigs where I'm gonna have a small part in like a little Tubi and Amazon Prime movie. We'll love to get another spot like that. Yeah, we're still waiting on it.
When is it?
He said early, if not the end of this year, which it is early next year. So hopefully by like March max, but that's all I was told so far. And you know, I'm looking to see when he's gonna make the announcement, but it's coming. So I would love to get another spot like that. You know, just add more credentials on my IMDb. As far as classes go, I love my acting class so much, but I've been in there since the beginning of my acting career because I was lucky enough to have a great teacher that I can trust and that can develop me in a really great way. But I think I need to kind of cut the umbilical cord a little bit and try other teachers, because other teachers can have different methods, also just different types of classes. Like trying to project your voice is a lot harder than it seems, and I'm not a very loud speaker unless I'm around people that I'm comfortable with and stuff. I'm not a very loud speaker. Dialect or, you know, just other classes. So I'm trying to narrow it down, and I think I narrowed it down to, as far as acting goes, I think I want to get in like probably a dialect class or just a different scene study class. One of those two, again, just to see another teacher's methods on how they want to, you know, go about like scene study. And I want to pick up a separate class, but that I think will be good for my resume as an actor. I kind of want to either take a dance class or get back into Krav Maga or some type of self-defense. So probably not Krav Maga because it is still expensive, but I met a guy on set and stuff, and he does teach jujitsu to women because he loves to help like women of all ages learn self-defense. And jujitsu is obviously just one of the forms in Krav Maga, and I love self-defense. It's so empowering. So yeah, that's it. 3 classes max all year. An extra acting class, either jujitsu and dancing, maybe both. Like dance is pretty cheap, I saw. So
that's a good start.
Okay guys, well that's the end of our Christmas vlog. We're gonna finish our movie, but hopefully you enjoy watching this video and you're also making your own 2025 vision boards. Let us know in the comments what your vision board looks like and what some of your 2025 goals are.
Yes, we would love to hear it.
Yes. Bye. Happy holidays.